That's a good idea, try and bring him in. Drop shots and short angles.
Certainly not the fastest serve in the men's game by any means, Agassi, but wonderful variation and very accurate.
Becker unlucky there. It's a bad sign, I think, this for Becker, that Agassi's winning his service games with some ease. 3 games all, first set.
Yes, Becker himself has only dropped 3 points on serve in 3 service games, but I agree, it hasn't seemed quite that easy. He has been serving very well so far, though, Becker.
Becker keeping his composure well.
And a lovely final shot by Becker off a high ball, a heavy slice, keeping the ball very low for Agassi to dig up.
So far, so good for Becker. Agassi still hasn't been able to get it at him and get it this serve. 4-3, Becker.
You're watching Sky Sports. Wednesday, Sky's delivering the goods all night.
What happens when chance, providence intervenes?
Well, the body came around a lot there. Do you remember right at the beginning of this transmission we saw Bollettieri showing Becker how to play a forehand or how not to? And that's exactly what he demonstrated. Nice clean pass, and if he got that forehand in the previous point, he would have had love 30.
expect Agassi to win most of the points if they get into a rally from the back of the court. He's quicker, snipes at the ball with much more venom than Becker.
Great smash to finish. Look how deep he is in the court.
Because nobody knows Agassi's game better, technically, than Becker's coach, Nick Bollettieri, because he used to coach Agassi from his junior days. Although Agassi is not a great admirer of his tactical acumen. Four games all, first set. Still no breakers serve. Agassi started this year 1,848 points behind Sampras on the world, at the top of the world ranking list. This week he could have overtaken Sampras if Sampras had lost before the quarters, but he didn't. But he'll be at his heels now right through this year, I'd have thought. And may well overtake him in the next few weeks.
He really has volleyed well behind his serve, Becker. He's serving well, volleying well. But nobody makes the court look bigger, wider than Agassi. Impeccable serve and volley again. Not all that easy, the ball was dropping. Very difficult point. That was athletic, clever, kept it deep. That was a good idea. And that was a pity for Agassi.
Oh, that was close. No call. No call on game point. Daniel Leconto in the chair.
Well, the crowd seemed to agree vehemently with Becker. I'd like to see this again. My first impression was in. Well, maybe not.
Looked out, didn't it, when you saw it again?
Certainly did.
Another game point, 5-4, first set.
Great pass this by Agassi. That might just be a turning point, that point which Becker thought he'd won, but didn't. Yes. Not because of the loss of the point, but what goes on in your head.
That's right, and, you know, that pass coming after it, it's just going to be a dagger to his heart. Oh, these loves are killers. Becker starting to scream and bella. So he looks very controlled, but I think there's a furnace just beneath the surface waiting to explode.
Lovely lob, diagonal lob. Plenty of space to hit into. Now then, first break point of the match.
Lobbing and running and scrambling and hitting by Agassi. Just look at the speed he gets across, and all the top's been humming on that ball, but, well, Becker must just hate that, I would have thought. There's the first break. 5-4, Agassi.
You're watching Sky Sports.
Agassi's had his best start to any year. Lost only one match, won 2 titles, notably the Australian Open. Serves for the set here, the first set. That's where Becker's got to be. Locals don't like that, Becker snarling like that. Just shows how fiercely combative he feels. Still niggles with him. That vital point, a game point on his own serve in the last game. Playing short angles. Anything to get Agassi away from the trenches at the back.
Yeah, very good thinking. Second time he's done it in the match. Very well played, in fact. And good body movement to get himself in position for this volley. Very safe.
First service game in the match when he's had to come from behind.
Yeah, indeed, Jerry. It's the first time he's been taken to 30.